America's national bird is flying high again over a West Coast island that DDT pollution drove them from 40 years ago. Dedicated rescuers deserve all the credit, as John Blackstone now shows us.
22 miles across the sea from Los Angeles, Catalina Island has a reputation for romance. It's also the adopted home of the American bison. But another American icon that is native to Catalina hasn't done as well. Bald eagles.
By the early to mid-60s, they were all gone from Catalina and the California Channel Islands.
For 15 years, Peter Sharp of the Institute for Wildlife Studies has been working to bring bald eagles back to Catalina, a project that lately has been having some notable success.
We spend a lot of the early portion of the year scanning the coastlines for just any activity.
To get an even closer look at the island's growing eagle population, Sharp has set up remote cameras looking into the nests.
It saves us a lot of time. It gives us more information on what's actually going on at the nest.
Not only can he monitor how the adults are caring for the fast-growing chicks, he streams the whole Eagle Cam reality show live on the internet for anyone to watch.
They're seeing things that until 5-10 years ago, most people never got to see.
All the more impressive because eagles were once in so much trouble here. The natural beauty of the island and the ocean here hides something ugly. Until the 1960s, the Pacific off Southern California was a dumping ground for thousands of tons of waste contaminated with the pesticide DDT. For decades, the DDT made the birds' eggs so thin the shells would break before hatching. So Sharp's team hatched them in incubators and then hand-raised the chicks until they were strong enough to be returned to the nest with their parents.
The adults did most of the work, but we did the stressful part.
Over the last 5 years, DDT levels appear to have dropped enough that the eggs can survive in the nest. When the chicks are 8 weeks old, almost big enough to fly, Sharp climbs into the nest to tag the young birds. With only 7 breeding pairs on Catalina, every eagle is important to the recovery, and especially important to Sharp, who hand-raised some of the birds who are now raising their own young.
I guess I have a little bit more attachment to these because I'm a grandfather now.
He's also pleased that nature here no longer needs quite as much help to do what comes naturally. John Blackstone, CBS News, Catalina Island.